driver in the car with them. It is unacceptable. There isn't a public transport network, Minister. It's unacceptable that they should have to have this criteria, and it's criminalising a lot of young people. Can't have that college. They're living at home, in and out. If there's a smarter or sensible way to approach this, I think it's working in tandem with the insurance sector, because many of them have requirements on learner drivers that they do not exceed a certain speed. Surely that's the way to have controls on how they drive, but not putting that punitive rule of having an accompanied driver always in the car with them when that isn't realistic. You can imagine the rural area, Minister, if we were to really, truly apply that spirit of law, the mum or dad would have to take time off work so they could drive to college and sit in the car while they attend 8 hours of lectures, drive home and up again. It just doesn't work in practicality, and the reality is that we're criminalising many young people daily by that. I would suggest, Minister, that we look at a secondment system to get driving instructors into the driving tester role. I was a primary teacher for many years, and when there were gaps in our sector, people were seconded out of the classroom into the inspectorate, into other roles supporting the education sector. There seems to be a trend in recent years of testers leaving their role and going privately into the driving instruction route. I'm sure the hours work better, perhaps it's better pay. I don't know the reasons, but I'm sure your officials can gauge that. But I think to second some of them out, or as others have said, to have a requirement on them, maybe 1 day a week, to move beyond the county and to test across the county boundary in another town 30, 40 miles away, it would free things up hugely. And finally, the waiting lists in Clare are huge. It's very punitive in rural areas where we don't have Dart, Lewis or public transport, Minister. Thank you very much.